Hello, Aries. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration. And here at this channel, we help you lead a whole and healed, peaceful, and prosperous life. Well, Aries, I am here for your March 2021 Astro Tarot Reading. We're going to talk a little bit about the astrology for your Aries for the next month, for March. And then we're going to pull some cards and talk a little bit about that and see what's going on. Now, this is going to be for Aries sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate with your sun, check your moon and or your rising sign as well. Aries, we are almost to your season. We're almost to the renewal of the zodiac life, right? The start of the zodiac year. And as we're coming through this last month of the zodiac year, this is a time during Pisces season for not only reflection, but I'm going to ask that you look deep into yourself and see the reflection of your soul. Now, what do you mean by that? Right now, your sun, moon, and or rising is sextiling all of that wonderful, beautiful energy that's going on in Aquarius. And some people look at it like it's a pain in the butt, but it's not really a pain in the butt in Aquarius. You have Venus, you have Jupiter, you have Saturn, and you have Mercury, all in Aquarius. A fabulous stellium for motivation, a fabulous stellium for entrepreneurship, a fabulous stellium for movement. Okay, this is your time to also move. We can't just continue to sit still. Now, not that Aries tends to sit still, but you're going to be moving with purpose. You're going to be moving on your dreams. You're going to be moving to expand your horizons, to expand your reach and your impact as an individual as you're fitting into the collective consciousness. You're going to be expanding not only your consciousness, but also your dedication. You're going to be expanding your focus and coming into a true recognition and realization of what was kind of made up. Well, what was the illusion? What part of the matrix and the illusion thereof have you been living underneath? And do you need to free yourself from now? Because it's time to get free. It's time to stop it. It's time to not be so tied down to third dimensional concepts. It's time for you to honestly activate yourself and step proudly and boldly into purpose. Step proudly and boldly into the reality of who you are, into the divine being that you are, into the God and Goddess that you are. Step into that. Take the authority over your life, right? Take the authority over your thoughts. Be spirit led. Take the authority over your emotions, the energy that you're setting in motion. Direct them, not in anger or anything like that, but direct them. Focus in on what's for your highest good for March, because as towards the end of March, we're coming into your season, right? We are coming into Aries season, the time where all is new. This is your I am, right? Between March and April, let's really embody the I am that you are and lead the charge for the rest of us on into the next age. All right, we're going to look at some tarot. Tarot, you say? All right, so what I've got going here, I've got three different, I like my oracle cards. Three different oracle cards. The sacred reading card, sacred power reading cards. We have the keepers of the light. And then we have the flower of life, wisdom of Astar. Now, that's by Denise Jarvie. Now, I will tell you this is wisdom that she's gotten from spirit, from her higher self. So I do enjoy those cards. We're going to pull one of each, all right? So, you can see the seed of life theme here. Whoa. I didn't even get too far. Sacred power is showing us lightning. Look at this. Look at the beauty of that card, guys. Look at the beauty of that card. Look at that lightning as it comes down out of heaven. Right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, we're going to let that lightning strike stand. All right, let's look for one Keepers of the Light. And then we're also going to use the Light Seers Tarot as well to get some further clarification. So I have lightning. Can I get one card? Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth, Aries. I can kind of see how this is shaping up. Let's put that back there. And then we're going to take one Flower of Life, one of, let's not, one card, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Remember, I'm going to read that to you. We have forgotten what it is like to truly feel. Sometimes we mistake any depth of feeling for sadness, any sense of the unknown for fear, and any sense of peace for boredom. Accept your remembrance, your awakening, and let it blossom within you. Allow it to enlighten and illuminate your magical inner world, giving direct access to your expanded presence through a greater perception of oneness. There was and is a time when self, soul, and world were one. When you lived in peace with yourself and the world around you. The memory is there in your heart, your cells, deep inside, underneath what you think is real. Sit quietly and take a deep breath. Go within and whisper to yourself, remember, remember. This is where I'm seeing this is going, and then we're going to pull some cards, but we'll talk about this first. Lightning is striking you, and it is the lightning of spirit, is the ignition of truth. It is the spark, right, of purpose. It is the spark of creation. Your creation. It is the charge that the I Am presence possesses that ignites the fire on the wand and starts the creative manifestation, new reality charge going. It's that. This is the lightning that pierces through fire and that creates fire and pierces through ice and electromagnetically charges water so that the water dances and moves and is imbued with absolute power and energy. That's what this lightning is. You need to remember who you are. And you need to start remembering that you have the capacity and the ability to live in peace and harmony. Speak your truth, Joan of Arc, whether you're male or female. You need to stand strong. This is saying not only to focus on your purpose, but don't worry about release fear of persecution. In other words, why do you care what other people think? Why do you care? Let it go. Energy coming towards you. Joan of Arc, King of Swords. If people are not supporting you and you're not getting what you need and people are dogging you out and talking about you, it's time for you to live your truth and screw the rest of them. You're bringing to the table death and rebirth. You're ready to change. You're ready to transform. And this Sun in Pisces with Neptune still living there right now, but still at home, chilling, with Uranus still chilling down there in Taurus, well, not really chilling, upending everything, everybody's apple carts. You are able to see how you can take what you've been thus far, and you've done a lot of the work. Don't get me wrong, light worker. You've done a lot of the work. But now it's time to let the rest of it die and really be reborn. What could be an obstacle for you is Two of Pentacles, finding balance and maintaining balance through this, because you might want to go so far one direction that you're not maintaining this peace. Remember, it's okay to feel the feelings. So if you're feeling angst and feeling uneasy about something, then it's not exactly the right time perhaps for you to do it. You need to go within and find out why you're feeling that way. Follow the peace. Follow the peace, not necessarily always the fire. The lightning is going to strike and begin to show you the direction, but you also have to follow the peace and the path. What's going to help you is this Seven of Swords. We're going to look and see what that's all about too. That's what's going to help you get into balance. Interesting. Oh my gosh, you got the Tower too. I guess we're all going through Tower moments. Let's get some clarification actually on the Seven of Swords right away. Five of Wands. Defend your position and don't let anybody steal your joy. What's going to keep you in balance is that you are understanding that you have the right to defend your position and no one else can steal your joy. Eight of Pentacles, you're putting in hard work. This is going to be very similar this week. Okay. Nine of Wands and the King of Cups. Listen, what's keeping you out of balance is that there's not enough of you defending and being your authentic self. I know that sounds weird for an Aries, but there's something within you that you're just like, listen, it's never been accepted before. It's not going to be accepted now. I just got to buckle down and just do the right thing, do the thing everybody else wants me to do, even if it's just for right now, so that I can just get through to this next time and this next season and what have you. No. Now is the time for you to live your truth, because there's a sliver of time, a little bit of an opening where this death and rebirth is happening. Yep. Some of you are coming into new relationships with people, but you're also coming into this fabulous unification with spirit, and all of your other aspects are coming together, right? The Chariot, and they're coming together quickly and lovingly with a very clear direction. This Tower moment, oof. The High Priestess, you're having a Tower moment with your intuition. You have a Tower moment where things are turning on its end. You're having this Tower moment where you're being elevated to 5D, and some of you are being yanked up there a little bit faster than you want, and some of you are just being pulled up so beautifully and so wonderfully, and you're like, wait a minute, this is what this is like? This is how I find balance? This is how I find my higher self? This is what my higher self sounds like? Yeah, hello. Three of Swords, and coming out of this time where you've been severely disappointed in yourself and in others and heartbreak. Eight of Swords, you're recognizing that you yourself can get out of this train of thought. The trap is in your mind and what people have been telling you and getting you to believe all your life. And Six of Cups, you know what? You're coming into a time of peace and happiness as you review the past. Don't assign a negative or a positive to it, but it is what it is. It was what it was, and that energy gave what it gave. But look upon it as lessons, almost Six of Swords-ish. Look upon it as lessons learned, Aries, and not pain inflicted. Okay? Lessons learned, karma clear. Transmute, transform, rebirth, and integrate this into your being as you're continuing to go through this. But always remembering, keep that Neptunian dreaminess up there, because the illusion is actually the reality once you grab onto your divinity. Thank you so much, Aries, for being with me. I so very much appreciate you hanging in here with me. I hope I have earned your subscription. Thank you for liking and sharing. And do comment. I love to hear what's going on with you guys. I want to hear how this resonated with you. I want to hear how you're going to put that I am presence into action. And also, you've probably seen a couple of things here about 100 Lightworkers in 100 days. Lightworker Academy, we are offering our very first certification program is in spiritual counselor and energy healer as a practitioner certification. So if you're ready to move into light work and everybody can use this certification and this knowledge. Just click down below. There's a link down there where you can schedule a few moments with me, about 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll see if it makes sense for you to get into enrollment into the program. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so much. Namaste. Bye.